Vlad III of Wallachia, 1431–1476–77, commonly known as Vlad the Impaler, Romanian, Vlad Țepeș, or Vlad Dracula, was a 15th-century voivode, prince, of Wallachia. He is remembered both as a national hero in Romania and a brutal ruler who earned a reputation for sadism and excessive cruelty. His historical significance lies not only in his resistance against the Ottoman Empire but also in the legend of Count Dracula, which was loosely inspired by his persona. Vlad III was born in 1431 in the Transylvanian city of Sighisoara, which was then part of the Kingdom of Hungary. His father, Vlad II Dracula, was a member of the Order of the Dragon, a chivalric order dedicated to defending Christendom against the Ottoman Turks. Vlad's moniker, Dracula, means son of Dracul, deriving from his father's title. His family ruled over the Principality of Wallachia, located in present-day southern Romania. At a young age, Vlad and his younger brother Radu were taken hostage by the Ottoman Empire as part of a political agreement between the Ottomans and their father. During their captivity, Vlad became familiar with Ottoman politics and military tactics. Meanwhile, Radu converted to Islam and earned favor with the Sultan, while Vlad harbored deep resentment towards his captors. Vlad III's path to power was filled with betrayal and intrigue. Wallachia was a politically unstable region sandwiched between the Hungarian kingdom and the Ottoman Empire. In 1448, Vlad briefly became voivode with Ottoman support but was quickly ousted. His reign was restored for a second and most notable time in 1456, following the assassination of his rival, Vladislav II. During this period, he established his brutal reputation through military campaigns and the harsh punishment of enemies. Vlad III earned the name, the Impaler, due to his favorite method of execution, impalement. His regime sought to restore order and eliminate opposition, often through draconian measures. Impalement was not just a means of execution but also a public display of power and terror. According to historical accounts, thousands of his enemies, including boyars, local nobles, criminals, and Ottoman soldiers, were impaled on tall stakes. One of the most infamous stories associated with Vlad concerns his defense against an Ottoman invasion. When Sultan Mehmed II advanced into Wallachia in 1462, he encountered a gruesome sight. A forest of the impaled, thousands of corpses displayed on stakes outside the capital, Targovist, which demoralized and frightened the invading army. Vlad's political career was marked by shifting alliances between the Hungarians and Ottomans, who both sought to control Wallachia. Initially, Vlad aligned himself with Hungary and resisted Ottoman suzerainty. However, after his failed campaign against Mehmed II in 1462, Vlad was captured and imprisoned by the Hungarian king, Matthias Corvinus. He spent nearly 12 years in captivity but was eventually released in 1475, when Corvinus needed Vlad's help to secure Wallachia against further Ottoman incursions. In 1476, Vlad III reclaimed the throne of Wallachia with Hungarian support, though his return to power was short-lived. Within months, he was killed in battle against the Ottomans or local factions. The exact circumstances of his death remain a mystery, with some sources suggesting he was betrayed by his own soldiers. His decapitated head was reportedly sent to Mehmed II in Constantinople as proof of his demise. Vlad the Impaler's legacy is a mixture of reality and myth. While Romanian folklore celebrates him as a defender of Wallachia and a just ruler who punished the corrupt and protected his people, Western sources, especially German and Slavic pamphlets from the 15th century, painted him as a bloodthirsty tyrant. Vlad's posthumous reputation was further distorted in modern times when Irish writer Bram Stoker used his name and inspiration for his 1897 novel, Dracula. However, the connection between the historical Vlad and the fictional vampire is tenuous. Stoker likely knew little about Vlad beyond his name and reputation for cruelty. To this day, Vlad III remains a controversial figure. In Romania, he is celebrated as a national hero who fought valiantly against Ottoman domination. In contrast, outside Romania, he is often remembered for the cruelty that earned him his notorious nickname. His life continues to fascinate historians, writers, and filmmakers, cementing his status as one of the most enigmatic and infamous figures of European history. Vlad's story is emblematic of the complex political and cultural dynamics of the Balkans in the 15th century, a time when rulers had to balance between faithful allies and opportunistic betrayals, often employing brutality as a means of survival in a dangerous world.